Hello guys, so today we're going to be reading The City of Fallen Angels. I am so excited. I literally just finished filming reading City of Glass, which was the previous book in the series, and I actually couldn't wait because I want to know what happens. Even though the end of the third book was kind of like a definite end, there was some questions and some characters that I want to see what happens. We did get like a little bit of like questioning at the end of like, ooh, is this person's gonna come back or not? What's gonna happen? I know in the TV series, the rest of the seasons didn't follow the books as precisely as the first and the second season. So already in the third book, I saw a lot of differences, which I enjoyed because it made me much more interested. Also very sorry about my camera shaking. It's really windy, so my building is moving a lot. So my camera is also moving. But yeah, the third book actually surprised me because in the TV series, we had a different kind of plot. We added a lot of different subplots as well. So I am excited to read this book and see how different it is from the TV series. And I think it's going to be better because as the TV series went on, it kind of got a little bit, I don't know, confusing, but also meh. I don't know how to explain it. So I really want to go back to these characters and see what I didn't see in the TV series. So let's get into it. Okay, so far we are kind of dealing with the aftermath of the third book in a way. There is a lot of dealing with the consequences of what happened, and also people are coming to terms with what happened. Jace is starting to act a little bit distant, a little bit weird. He is trying to keep Clary away from him, and Clary doesn't know the reason. Simon, on the other hand, is struggling with being a vampire and what that means with having to tell his mum and what he's gonna do with school and all of that. But at the same time, there are some mysterious murders happening. There have been 2 killings of shadow hunters, but they are not from the New York shadow hunter clan in a way. So no one knows who they are and why they've been killed. Simon is also developing new powers because of what happened in book 3. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not gonna say what happened, but it is intense. The pace is definitely slower than the third book, but the third book was so fast. I'm appreciating a little bit of a slowing down in a way. It's definitely a nice change. We're getting to know more about the characters, especially Simon and Jace. We are following mainly Simon so far, so that's an interesting change.
Oh my goodness. Alec is such a diva in this book. Like, I mean, I don't blame him because Magnus is such an old warlock, you know? He has so much history. And with that history comes dating history. But damn, Alec is such a diva. He's giving Sassy Man Apocalypse, and you know what? I love it. See, I knew Camille would come into play in some of the books, but also I kind of thought that was like an original plot they thought of for the show. But she's here, and she's even worse in the book. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, she's horrible. I'm kind of scared. Yeah. We are following mainly Simon in this book, which is very interesting. He's been given the spotlight in this book, which I'm not mad at, but it is kind of slower and maybe I care a little bit less because Simon is not my favorite character, though I still like him. I'm glad we are getting some Magnus and Alec bits because that is making me very interested. What is happening between Jace and Clary? Horrifying. Don't know what's gonna happen. My guess, some demon thing is at play, but we'll see.
if it is what I think it is, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Don't do this to me. Or... Ew. No. I think I'm going back on what I said. I don't think it's slow anymore. It's... Bro, how could you do this to me? I take it back, okay? I take it back. I love Simon. I finished City of Fallen Angels and I am giving it 4 stars. I thought I was going to give it 3.5 stars because the first 300 pages, which is most of the book, were kind of slow. It's kind of like setting up for the rest of the series, which kind of makes sense because the third book ended as if everything was wrapped up. So we kind of had to begin new plots or set up what kind of got resolved but kind of didn't. So we had to deal with that. And it was shrouded in mystery throughout the whole book, basically. But I did enjoy it, and the last 100 pages were actually insane. I literally inhaled this book. I can't believe it. I am loving what is happening. Every relationship is kind of blossoming in its own way. Jace and Clary, of course, are having a little bit of trouble in paradise. I cannot believe the cliffhanger we were left with. My first instinct is to reach for the next book in the series, but I do not have time right now, so I will have to wait to find out what is going to happen next. I am actually running out of time. I forgot to film this review earlier on in the day, and I am going out to a listening party. So yeah, that's why I'm looking like this and not like my usual self. And I have to go now. But thank you so much for watching this video. I enjoyed it so much. I am enjoying this series, and yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!